And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. Should be a good night of hockey tonight. Sharks Avalanche game 2. We have not. I haven't seen this series yet because Friday night. Friday night I was busy, so I didn't get to see any of the hockey on Friday night. So today was my first time seeing Carolina in New York, and this is my first time seeing the Avalanche versus Sharks, and this should be a pretty fun game tonight. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. I know that the Sharks won Game 1 by a score of 5-2. What's going on, Jack? Hey, Panther. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I got my my poster there, although it's not. That light is kind of drowning out, so you can't see it. But hopefully, people can see that I will not be showing the game. So don't ask for it. Hey, Vaughn, what's going on? Dude, I wish the light wasn't like blocking it so you could actually read it. Actually, I probably should just darken the letters, but whatever. Well, it will get better as we go along. I might darken this a little bit so it's easier to see. If you can read it, then that's good. Hopefully, other people can too. So they're not asking 600 times during the game for me to show it, because no, I'm not. Still might darken it, though, at some point. Hello. Thank you for watching all the way from Finland. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. Hopefully we get a good game tonight. Hey, Rob. What's going on, man? I think the Sharks probably win this at home, but we'll see. I've been wrong a lot these playoffs. I've been wrong about a lot of different teams, so I'm saying the Sharks, but that really doesn't mean much. I think San Jose at home is I think a pretty good bet, but again, we've seen so many upsets in these playoffs. I would not be surprised at all if Colorado pulls this out. Hey, what's going on, Sal? Behind the Arc Basketball's in the house. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Hey, Transportation Land. Yeah. How about those Hurricanes? Up 2-0 now on 2-0 now on the Islanders with another win today. Another really close defensive game. If you had told me at the start of the series that the first 2 games were going to be 1-0 and 2-1, I 100% would have been like, wow, the Islanders are really playing well and off to a good start. But no, it's the Hurricanes who have the 2-0 lead in very, very low-scoring defensive games. So this Hurricanes team, man, just keep on pushing. They are something else for sure. They're doing what it takes to win night in and night out. The Bruins are tied 1-1 with Columbus. That's been a fantastic series. Absolutely incredible to watch. I watched a little bit of the NFL draft. I mostly watched the Bruins and Blue Jackets that night, but when that was on commercial or intermission, I would flip over to the draft. So I saw a little bit of it. The one thing with the NFL draft is there is way too much time between picks. Like, these teams know who they're drafting. Like, they have a big board up, and then, they know who's next in line on their board. For the most part, they know who they're picking by the time it's their turn to pick. So I have no idea why there's literally like 15, 20 minutes, it seems, between picks. At least 10 minutes. It's kind of absurd. Makes it take way longer than it should. But I did watch some of the NFL draft, and it was pretty fun. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know anything about the prospects. I know that Jack Hughes, I think he just set a record for the number of points, in the under 18 tournament. But I really don't know anything about Keiko, whoever. I don't know anything about the prospects. I don't pay attention to the draft at all until after the season ends. So it's a mystery to me. I don't know who's top picks, who's not. And I don't really care about that until after the Stanley Cup. Am I a Patriots fan? Yes, absolutely, 100% a Patriots fan. Yeah, well, Quinn and not many people seemed mad about the Quinn and Williams pick. Everybody was pissed off about the Giants taking Daniel Jones. No, my dog's down the hall being a sped, so no, I can't show him because he's way down the hall back here. But you can certainly hear him acting like a complete moron. Yeah, Daniel Jones taken by the Giants. That was interesting. We'll see how that turns out for the Giants. No, the mailman does not. The mailman doesn't come to the door. The mailman leaves the mail in the mailbox. So the dog doesn't have the chance to bite the mailman. He probably would. Yeah, no, I will not show the dog. I would show the dog if he was over here, but he's not. So hopefully this game gets started soon. We should be ready for puck drop here rather quickly. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. What's going on, Bowen? Yeah, Mike Reekie and Evgeny Nabokov, two very good Sharks players in the past, opening the door for the players, and we'll see what San Jose looks like tonight. They definitely had a good game one, that's for sure. And now we're getting ready for the anthem here, and then after the anthem, we'll be ready for puck drop. Yes, Mike Reekie's hair is still fantastic. Yeah, I really, really wish that I had hair like that, but I do not. So it's anthem time here and then puck drop. We're ready to go. Thank you, Johnny. I did the poster up today, and hopefully that stops people from asking, or at least stops some people from asking. Yeah, I don't think I could have hair that good. Hey, okay, so you're rooting for Colorado, and you clearly have a very good reason why. We've got Rantanen scoring 2 goals. Okay, I mean he's a very, very good player. So we'll have to wait and see about that, but it's certainly 100% possible. Rantanen is a very, very good player. Hey, what's going on, Ryan? Yes, fellow Boston fan. Thank you for watching, Ryan. I really appreciate it. Would I dye my hair pink? Absolutely not. 100% no. That is absolutely not. And yes, this guy has a good singing voice. I do not have a good singing voice, therefore I don't sing. But this guy has a good singing voice. Oh, damn, Ryan. I actually know a few people that went to that game. Yeah, tough loss for the Red Sox, 2-1. Tampa Bay though is good this year. Tampa Bay is very good this year. Do I dance at parties? There are only two songs that I dance at parties for. The first one is "It's Not Unusual" by Tom Jones, and the second one is "Paradise by the Dashboard Light" by Meatloaf. Those are the two songs that I dance for at parties. That's it. Other than that, no. No, I'm all set with painting or not painting, but dyeing my hair pink. I'm all set with that. So we're underway here. The puck is dropped. And we've got first period action here in San Jose. Should be a hopefully it's a good game. We'll see. Again, this is the first game of this series that I've actually seen. So I really don't know what game one was like. All I know is what the final score was. Yeah, I definitely understand that, Bo, and why you would be rooting for that. And that's really cool that your uncle played for the Avalanche. That's fantastic. Not many people say that, a family member played in the NHL. Oh, well, in that case, Panther, definitely dancing, 100%. Hey, what's going on, Peter? Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it for sure. Good to see some of the usual names here in the chat. It's great. So San Jose with some good pressure here early, trying to get the puck to the net. They got the puck in the offensive zone, and Carlson just lost it there, and they're going to have to clear. Yeah, absolutely, Peter. It's coming along, over 800 now. And it seems like every couple of days the subscriber count's jumping up a little bit. So it's coming along for sure. Oh, really? That sorry about that, Almani. Oh, there was a good chance there for San Jose. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, Johnny, I hope this is a great series. I hope that Colorado can get into it, and it'd be nice if Colorado could win tonight and even this thing up. It's going to be tough if they go down 2-0. Okay. Never mind. I don't feel as bad anymore. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, man, the Caps just once it gets to overtime, man, anything can happen, and we saw double overtime even with the Caps, but man, these playoffs have been unbelievable with the upsets and the overtimes and just everything going on in these playoffs. Yeah, I mean, I think losing Barry Trotz was Todd Reardon's just not as good of a coach as Barry Trotz is. That's that. I mean, look at Trotz is one of one of the top three coaches in the league. Absolutely. So Reardon's just not at that level. I think coaching 100% played a part in it. I also think the fact that, fatigue, it's hard to go back to back. You have to play a lot of hockey. There's a reason nobody goes back to back except for Pittsburgh, but nobody goes back to back, very rarely. So that's why I didn't think the Caps were going to win it. I had them out in the second round. It just so happened they lost in the first. Do I buy clothes in the flea market? No, not usually. I generally buy my clothes at a clothing store or get them as gifts for Christmas or my birthday. No, he's not a bad coach, but he's not Barry Trotz, that's for sure. He's definitely not Barry Trotz. Thank you, THG. Welcome, man. Yeah, Panther, this has definitely been one of my favorite playoff years, without a doubt, for sure. It's been absolutely wild. Yeah, Islanders not off to a great start, THG, but still, they're a resilient team. We'll see what they can do. Yeah, it's not over yet. Absolutely, Panther. If you want old video games, go to a flea market. Absolutely. Oh, that's really cool. So he played in the NHL and with Colorado, Nashville, Atlanta. That's really cool. That plays offside. So honestly, not a whole lot going on here in the first 5 minutes of this game, but we'll see if the action picks up as it goes along. What's going on, TTC? Nah, you're good, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yes, still 0-0. As I crack my beer, I always have my beer ready for a good game and stream, and we're cracking this baby open. I just bought a new 36 rack of Bud Light, so that should last us for quite a while here. Yeah, I kind of want the Avs to win too, just because I want this series tied up. I picked the Sharks to win the series, but I want it to be a close series, so I want the Avs to win to tie it up. Hey, what's going on, Devin? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, man. Which teams make me go to sleep? Really, none of the nothing in the playoffs. Nothing in the playoffs make me go to sleep. I don't care what team. If it's playoff hockey, I'm probably not going to sleep. In the regular season, nice save there by Martin Jones on a point shot. In the regular season, I go to sleep quite a bit. A lot of games make me go to sleep. No, definitely not. I am not an alcoholic. I just like to drink a beer during the games. Funny, THG. Real funny. No, I think I don't care about the NHL's ratings. I care about it being exciting and surprising. This has been my favorite playoffs in a long, long time. This has just been unbelievably good. Yeah, I don't care about the major market teams. I want to see exciting, fun series and fun games. And there's been a million overtimes already. We've got upsets all over the place. This is my favorite playoffs in a long, long time. Yeah, it really has become a joke. No, I am not showing the game. Well, yeah, of course, you're a Caps fan. My favorite playoffs are 2011. 100% my favorite playoffs I've ever seen is 2011 because Boston won the Cup. Who do I want to win between the Blues and Stars? I picked the Blues, so I'm hoping that the Blues get through. Because I have them going to the conference final in my second chance bracket. My first chance bracket didn't go so well. And nice little save there from Grubauer. Yeah, Blues have been looking pretty darn good in these playoffs. They're a hot team. They've got a hot goaltender. They are looking good. Why was I high on the Preds? Because they're a veteran team that everybody was overlooking with a great defense and a top-end goaltender. The Preds' problem was they couldn't score goals, and that persisted to be a major problem in the playoffs. But listen, they won the division. Yeah, well, they won the division. They have one of the best defense cores in the NHL. They have a great goaltender in Pecorine. They're a veteran team with one of the best coaches in the NHL. I was extremely high on the Preds, and they just couldn't score goals, and their power play was terrible, and that ended up being what killed them. No, Bruins don't play tomorrow. Bruins don't play until Tuesday. There's 2 days off in between games now. So at least there's 2 days off between games 2 and 3. They play Tuesday. But yeah, huge game. Obviously, anytime the series is tied, whoever wins that next game, it's a huge win for them. Martin Jones can be very good, and Martin Jones can be very, very bad. And I would not want to go into the playoffs with Martin Jones as my goaltender. I don't trust him. He's gonna puke all over himself at some point in the playoffs, and that's gonna end up costing the Sharks. I do not trust Martin Jones at all. So I've been paying way too much. Well, not too much, but I've been paying a lot of attention to the chat. And that's a tough one. I'd have to do some research for that. The most overrated goalie in the NHL. Man, who? I don't know. I definitely have to look into that. Definitely not Braden Holtby. No, Braden Holtby is phenomenal. That guy is a great goaltender. I don't know. I'd have to go look through the past few seasons, look at goals against averages and stuff. I would say Freddie. I think Matt Murray's going to be up there. Freddie Anderson's up there, but do people really think Freddie Anderson's that good? I think most people think Freddie Anderson is a good goaltender, which he is, but he's not a great goaltender. So I don't know if people think Freddie Anderson is really that good. Matt Murray is definitely overrated. And injuries are killing him already. Nobody thinks Craig Anderson's good. And the Sharks just scored. So it's 1-0 San Jose now. Jonathan Quick also well, he can't stay healthy, but yes, at this point he's overrated. At one time, Jonathan Quick was one of the 3 best goaltenders in the NHL. He's not anymore. So I think at this time he's probably overrated. Sharks just went up 1-0. Evander Kane. Yes, Evander Kane gets the goal on a Brent Burns shot from the point. Rebound comes out in front, and Kane knocks in the rebound. So the Sharks are up 1-0. My favorite player is Patrice Bergeron. Carey Price, I don't know if he's overrated because the team in front of him isn't all that great, but Carey Price definitely is not. Carey Price is not what he was, 5-7 years ago. That's for sure. He's not at that level anymore. But the team in front of him isn't all that great either. My thoughts on Carolina beating the Islanders. Carolina continues to defy the odds and prove me wrong over and over and over again. They are having a phenomenal playoffs, and Carolina has a history of when they get in the playoffs, they do serious damage. They don't make the playoffs that often, but when they do, they usually go deep. Yeah, I mean, the Carey Price at one time was the top goaltender in the NHL. He's definitely not anymore, and the team in front of him certainly doesn't help, but he still doesn't perform at the level that he used to, and he's getting older now anyway. So he's going to be moving up the overrated list. I do a lot of different things, TTC. I am not really home all that often. Lundqvist is never going to get a Stanley Cup. He's well past his prime now. I mean, the Rangers. He'd have to change teams because the Rangers are years away from ever being good again. So they're not going to be anywhere near a Stanley Cup. So Lundqvist would have to change teams to even have a shot. And even at this point, he'd have to be the backup on the team for them to win a cup. He's not a cup-winning starter anymore. So now under 10 minutes left here in the first period. San Jose's got the 1-0 lead. Sharks got it in the offensive zone again now, and they've really controlled play pretty well for the first half. No, I don't think Frederik Andersen is going to win any team a Stanley Cup. It's going to be a few years before the Rangers are any good again. That division is very difficult, and they've got a ways to go. So Colorado here just trying to get the puck out of their own end. They do. And I'll tell you, Colorado's speed they've not been able to get their speed game going at all yet tonight. The Sharks have been very good defensively. And that was a great, great save there by Grubauer. A-plus chance from the slot for the Sharks. And a huge, huge blocker save from Grubauer to keep this 1-0. And now that's icing on San Jose. So the Sharks have had 4 scoring chances already to Colorado's 1, and they've controlled this play very, very well to this point in the game. Colorado has not been able to get anything going offensively. Now, Craig Anderson needs to retire. He's all done. Do I think that the Bruins will make the conference finals? I have no idea. That Bruins Blue Jacket series is a complete toss-up. Those are about as even teams as you can get. They play a very similar style. That is a complete toss-up. Hey, what's going on, Jack? No, Vaughn, I have not watched every playoff game. Absolutely not. I've actually not seen big save there on JT Compher by Martin Jones. And now we've got a good scuffle going on. And Calvert and Goodrow are really going at it away from the scrum here. Nice scrum after the whistle there, after Martin Jones just made an A-plus save on JT Compher. That was a great save. No fight. These guys are too big. Most of these guys are too big a wimps to actually drop their gloves. No one ever fights anymore. It's all pushing and shoving and that crap. Just drop your gloves. No, this is not a PG stream. This is probably a PG-13 stream, I would call it. I have no idea what's going to happen with Marner. We'll see. That situation is completely up in the air. Hey, what's going on, Maddie? Thanks for watching, man. John Cena played for the LA Kings. I don't remember that. Yeah, in my hockey history memory, I don't remember that, TTC. I'm not sure if that actually ever happened. I don't think John Cena played for the Kings. Marner's going to get a huge contract. He is going to get a huge contract for sure. Who do I think is going to win the Stanley Cup? I think whoever wins this Bruins Blue Jackets matchup is going to be my cup favorite. Whichever team comes out of that, I think is my Stanley Cup favorite. I mean, those teams are just beating each other to a pulp, and they're just, it's such an even series. They are both all right on top of each other. And I think that those teams are going to be very, very good. Yeah, Toronto will continue to lose in the first round. Thank you, Maddie. I got the poster out for tonight's game, and hopefully we'll continue to have that night in and night out. Yeah, the Kings absolutely suck right now. I can't show the dog. Oh, thanks for watching, Devin. See you later, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. The dog's down the hallway. I can't show him. All right, you guys are just getting silly. Tiger Woods did not play for the New York Rangers. You guys are just being silly now. So 6.5 minutes left in the first. San Jose still up 1-0. Honestly, I think this first period has been a bit on the boring side as far as playoff games go, but there's still plenty of time. Nice save there from Jones. There's still plenty of time for things to pick up. Yes, it is 1-0 San Jose right now. Hey, Nick. Hi, Melissa. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Manchester Monarchs. I remember, I used to see Manchester all the time when they were in the AHL, because before they were an ECHL team, they were an AHL team, and they used to play the Providence Bruins all the time. And I used to see Manchester play a lot. They had some very, very good teams back in the day. Good block there. Hi, Donuts. What's going on? Thanks for watching. And a Shark player just fell down there. So here comes Colorado back the other way. Oh, that sucks. Awesome, Donuts. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. Helping to grow the channel. That's awesome. Yeah, that sucks, Jack. 2,000 people a night. That is horrible. No links, TTC. No links. Thank you, Donuts. Appreciate that. Yeah, Martin Jones has been good early. He's made a few big saves for the Sharks to keep the Sharks with the lead in this one, and that was just a nice save there from Grubauer with the glove. So 5:12 remaining in the first period. San Jose still up 1-0, and San Jose I think has had the better period, but Colorado's been better the last few minutes. Oh, that's awesome. 6:21. That's nice. That takes a lot to All right, shout out to Sassy Donuts because they want it and they made sure to give hit the subscribe button and give the stream a like, just like all of you should do. So shout out to Sassy Donuts here in the chat. And all right. No, TTC, we can just look it up, but I don't remember John Cena ever playing for LA. Maybe he did, maybe went to a practice or something, but he was never actually on the Kings. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised their team's for sale. No owner wants to operate a hockey team that only gets 2,000 people a night to their home games. I mean, I'm sure the team is losing money like crazy. Yeah, probably, Maddie. It was probably exactly like that. It was like Will Ferrell in spring training. It was kind of it probably was some like gimmick thing. What's going on, Alex? Thanks for watching, man. And yes, please help this channel grow, all of you, as much as you can. It would really mean a lot to me. What's going on, Alex? I know you went to the game earlier today. How was that? And thank you for tuning in for this stream. I really appreciate it. And Omani, I am drinking my favorite cheap American beer, Bud Light. And now Zadorov's gonna go to the box here. When I talk like near the beer can, it's acting almost like a microphone. This is so weird. When I hold, that's weird. I'm going to put that over here because it's literally distorting my voice. All right. Cool, Alex. No problem, man. Thanks for tuning in and hopefully talk. All right. That's not a problem at all, man. Come whenever you can and hang out if as short or as long as you want. It's up to you for sure. Do I like elevators? I had no strong feelings. I certainly don't dislike elevators. Like I'm not afraid of them or anything. So the Sharks are on the power play now, with just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first period. So we'll see if San Jose can extend their lead. Yes, I wear jeans a lot. Pretty much, I wear jeans almost every day, except in the summer when I'm wearing shorts. But if it's not short weather, then I'm probably wearing jeans. So yes, I do like wearing jeans. Absolutely not, TTC. That is a no-no. I will not be dabbing. It is 2019, not 2015. So I will not be dabbing on camera for anybody. My apologies. So here comes Colorado shorthanded, but they lose the puck. So regroup now for the Sharks, and the Sharks are going to have a chance to go dump the puck in and go get it. Still over a minute left as Colorado clears it all the way down. Still over about a minute now left on the power play for San Jose. They have not done a whole lot with the first half of this power play. No, I do not have a fidget spinner. Those seem like a giant waste of money to me. Wow. Okay, Panther. Panther coming in with the no long pants. Okay. Bacchus42 wants a shout out, so shout out in the chat to Bacchus42. He's been watching from the press box the last few games, but maybe he'll get back in the lineup later in these playoffs. So the penalty is killed here now for Colorado. Zadorov's out of the box. And I'll tell you, San Jose basically did nothing with that power play. So that might give some momentum to Colorado for the good penalty kill. Right about 2.5 minutes left in the first period now. So we're slowly ticking towards intermission here. I'm sure Colorado would love to tie this game up if they can. And I'm sure San Jose, obviously they want to go to the dressing room with a lead. But if they could extend that lead, that would be very good for them heading into the intermission. So both teams, I think, are going to be trying to score here. And now we've got an offsides Colorado. So whistle with 2:10 remaining. Which do I prefer, cold or warm weather? Man, that's a tough one because I like both. I don't like either for long periods of time, but like both have their really good things. Like when it's cold and it snows and then the ponds freeze and I get to play pond hockey. Like I love cold weather in like little amounts, but I hate when it's cold like for 3 or 4 months straight. Warm weather, again, it sucks if it's 90 degrees for 2 months straight. But if, I don't know, man. Fall is my favorite season. So I don't really like either of the extremes for, that much. Fall is my favorite season. When it's like mid to high 60s, the leaves are changing. It's like early October. That is like that is orgasmic weather for me. Like it's just perfect. Like mid to high 60s, maybe even like 70, 71, and just like perfect being outside fall weather. It's just the absolute best. Yes, 1-0 Sharks, Noah, for sure. You're watching the game. Cool. So am I. I got the game up on the TV and talking about it here on the computer. Panther with the now being very silly in the chat with these player takes. Yeah, the Hurricanes just keep it coming. They are unbelievable, these playoffs. They just keep on coming, and they are shocking everybody with how they're playing and how deep it looks like they could go. So here comes Colorado with under a minute left. Landeskog and Jones with a monster save there on, I think it was McKinnon. Now here come the Sharks back the other way. In the slot, nice flash of the glove by Grubauer. Wow, Kevin Labanc just had a grade A opportunity, and Grubauer makes the save after Martin Jones makes a spectacular save of his own at the other end. This is unbelievable. The back-to-back saves here. Jones at one end on that somehow gets his leg on that tip from McKinnon. I have no idea how he got to that. And then you come down the other end and Labanc has a point-blank shot from the slot and Grubauer flashes the glove. Here comes Colorado again, under 30 seconds left now. So now that with 5 seconds left, they're just going to eat the puck here and dump it. Yeah, that's the end of the first period. We've got a 1-0 Sharks lead. It could very easily have been a much higher score for both teams in this, but it's 1-0 Sharks at the end of the first. So we're through one period here. Sharks got the 1-0 lead. Sharks had a very good start to this game. Colorado bounced back a little bit in the second half. I don't think either team has a whole lot to complain about. They've gotten some great goaltending from both sides, some great chances on both sides. The Sharks were just, did enough to bury that big chance that they got. So intermission here. I'm going to move the computer, let it cool off a bit. I'm behind in the chat, I know, because I was, actually watching the game those last minute or so there. So let's see what we got in the chat. I know some of it is you guys talking to each other. Yes, Lucic's Laine did more. Even as much as Patrick Laine struggled this season, Laine did more in the month of November than Milan Lucic has done in the past 2 years. So funny joke there, Johnny. Yes, incredible save for Jones. Big fat alien. What? Okay. Put dinosaurs as goalie. Okay. That would be interesting. Yes, end of the period. And then put a walrus in front of the net like that TV commercial. Yep. Oh, God, THG. I have no idea. The biggest unsung playoff hero of all time. You know how much research would go into actually finding that out? I have no idea off the top of my head. No idea. The Sharks should actually get a shark to be the goalie. That would be interesting. Yeah, the New York Islanders should be playing every home game at the Nassau Coliseum. This Barclays Center crap is garbage. That arena sucks for hockey. Do I go to the bar every day? Actually, I almost never go to the bar. I can count on one hand the number of times I've been to a bar in the past year. It's not very often. Yeah, Curtis McElhaney. Peter Mrazek got hurt in today's game. And Curtis McElhaney had to come in and play the second half of the game. And he was phenomenal. So Carolina now has 2 goaltenders playing A-plus hockey. And that is going to be very, very tough to beat in these playoffs. Yeah, the new arena at Belmont Park is coming. So they should be playing at Nassau Coliseum until Belmont Park is finished. There is no reason for the Islanders to be playing at Barclays. That arena is horrible. The Islanders play some of their games at Nassau and some of their games at Barclays, and Barclays absolutely blows. No, THG, I can't. I can't think of that off the top of my head. I would need to go back and look at past playoff champions and see what third or fourth line guy had a remarkable playoffs for them. Obviously, last year for Washington, it was Devontae Smith-Pelly. But that, obviously he's the first that comes to mind because it was just last year. If you're asking about all time, I'd have to go back and look at past teams. Yeah, I did see that, Maddie, on Snap. Um, yeah, man, that sucks. There's nothing worse than going to a hockey game, especially if you pay a lot of money for the tickets and then not being able to see the ice properly. Like that just blows. And luckily when I go to hockey games, I make sure that, I have seats where I can see pretty much the entire ice. Because it's really annoying if you can't. In Barclays Center, the viewpoints in Barclays are just horrible from everything that I've seen and heard about it. The new arena hasn't been built yet, TTC, but they're working on. It's going to be ready in a few years. They're working on it at Belmont Park. So the Islanders will be going back to Long Island in the future when that arena is done. They should have never left. Brooklyn is no, just straight up no for the Islanders. Yeah, honestly, Maddie, who has $2,000 to drop on a hockey game? Like, no, I don't have that kind of. I don't think many people have that kind of money. That sucks. Yes, I've heard of Hot Take Hockey. I have never talked to him. Actually, I feel like I have. Well, I'd have to think honestly. So many people pop up in the chat here. It's honestly hard to remember some of the names, especially names that aren't. Some of the people are here like night in and night out, and I feel like I think I've talked to him before, and I definitely heard of him. I've seen his channel for sure. Okay, yeah, I'm sure he's streaming right now too. I'm not surprised. There's going to be lots of streams, especially as we get deeper into the playoffs. Um, yeah, Seabrook and Perry both aren't really good anymore. I agree with you on that. Let's see. I'm gonna hot take hockey. I feel like I have talked to him before. Yeah, he's definitely come up in the chat before, I think, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Maddie, that's nuts, man. It's so expensive to go to NHL games, and then even and then it's playoff games are even worse with money wise. Mr. Beast. Does anyone collect the NHL sticker collection? No, I don't. Thank you, King Flinks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I now that you say that, he definitely has. Um, yes, he's definitely been in the chat and on the stream before. I do remember that, and yeah, I certainly remember him. I have 100% watched his channel plenty of times before. Um, yeah, TTC he has. I'm actually I'm watching his now on my phone actually. Damn. Hot takes up to almost 5K. Damn. What a channel he's put together, eh? What a channel he's put together. He's almost to 5K subs. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, he's almost to 5K. I actually, honestly, you guys, while this is an intermission, should pop over. If you haven't subscribed to Hot Take Hockey, pop over and give him some subs because he is almost to 5K. He is 11 away from 5K. So if I can help him get to 5K, I'm all for that. So please, if you haven't subscribed to Hot Take Hockey yet, hop over there. He's streaming right now like I am, and give him a sub. I want to see that 5K mark happen. It'd be nice if it would happen before this game gets back. He's so close. Hey, what's going on? Yes, I've seen some. Thomas, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching. Oh, he's almost there, guys. Get him there. Hey, no problem. I'm a big supporter of Hot Take Hockey, man. This kid's great. He does great content. Hey, he's got a Budweiser. I got a Bud Light. We're in this together. Hockey YouTube sticks together for sure. And he's been a great supporter of my channel. And I'll definitely do as much as I can to help his channel as well. Yes, I am a Bruins fan. They're definitely my number one team. Oh, we're so close. Yeah, I'm a Bruins fan. Out of this chat, who's like the most OG subscriber? Oh man. I think out of the people in this chat, the most OG is probably Maddie. He's been here the longest. Panther's certainly been here a while. A lot of the real like Akuma is not here tonight. He was like one of my first few subs. Trying to think of like the original people. Willow's not here tonight. Like original Johnny, like who's like the oldest original sub? I mean, OG stands for like the original gangster, but yeah, Matt, I would say of the people I've seen in this chat tonight, Maddie is probably the longest tenured. The longest tenured. I got to make sure I pop him a like as well. There we go. Some idiot gave Hot Take Hockey a thumbs down on his stream, so that sucks. That's stupid. Damn, he's so happy. That's gonna be me when I get to 1,000. Literally, what Hot Take is like right now is gonna be me when I get to 1,000. I am gonna be hyped and a half when I get to 1,000 subs. Yeah, Panther, you've been around a pretty long time now, but yeah, no, some of the original people were here when I had like single digit subs. He's so close. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you hop on over to Hot Take Hockey and sub his channel. He's 1 away. He is 1 away from oh, no, he's 1 away from 4,900, not 5K. Never mind. I counted that wrong. He's almost there, though. Who is the craziest subscriber I've had, man? I don't know. That's a tough one. I'd have to think back. I think Hot Take Hockey is 100%. What am I trying to say here? He remembers. I think he remembers stuff more than me. That's when I see. I'm losing my train of thought already. He remembers people in the chat better than I do. I remember, like, if you're in the chat a couple of times, I generally recognize the names, but do I? No, I don't watch that, Vaughn. All right, so he's over 4,900 now. He's almost to 5K. He's got less than 100 to go to 5K, so that's going to be awesome. All right, I'm going to turn that stream off just because I'm coming back here. Or this game's coming back here soon. Thank you, King Flinks. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for popping in, and I'm glad I could help out Hot Take Hockey. And obviously, Hockey YouTube, we all stick together, and we're all trying to help each other out. So I really appreciate that, obviously, and I'm glad to help him out because he's certainly come in and helped my channel as well. How many subs did I have when I did the season previews? That was before the season started. Honestly, I feel like I was probably in the 200s at that point. I think I would have been in the 200s at that point, for sure. Maybe a little over 250, but by the time I was doing season previews, and then it really took off from there after that. But yeah, so THG, you were probably here around subscriber 250 or somewhere around there. The sub count went just absolutely skyrocketed. Just skyrocketed during this season for sure. Yes, Sal. I watched the NASCAR race today because Talladega is my favorite track, and I watched the whole race today. And right at the end, Kyle Larson with a barrel rolled, flipped his car, got knocked. He got knocked from the side, went down, hit the inside wall, and flipped his car a bunch of times. It was awesome. Fantastic crash. Definitely the best crash this season. It was great. And so I did watch the NASCAR race today. That was a lot of fun. I love Talladega. Definitely my favorite track. All right, so we're about to drop the puck here for period 2. 1-0 San Jose. Wow, I missed a bunch of stuff. So puck is dropped here. San Jose up 1-0 here at the start. I'm going to try and pay more attention to the game this period because that first period, I really didn't call the game all that much. I'm going to try and do more of that this period, but I think it was definitely a good first period for the Sharks. They outshot Colorado 12-6. I don't think it was necessarily a bad period for Colorado, but they definitely started slow. But they got better as the period went on, and that's a quick cover there by Grubauer. But San Jose had a very good start to this game. So, yeah, I'm all caught up in the chat now, so we're going to focus, hopefully, on this game as much as we can. Hope you guys enjoy the are a fan of the poster, because definitely needed to do that after the way the last stream went. I got very annoyed with that. But, here comes Colorado, and they're almost offsides. They do get onsides, though. So we'll see Colorado in on the forecheck here. They can get any sort of offensive pressure going. My beer is empty. We just started the second period. My beer is emptied. Oh, what a big slapper there for the Avalanche, but it goes wide. I don't think he got that puck the way that he wanted to. I think he healed it. Well, that's it for beer for the night. So the rest of the game, no drink, no snacks. I'll tell you, Colorado here is getting some puck pressure. They're forechecking. They're controlling the puck. And we'll see if they can get any good scoring chances out of this. What a move that was. And a big-time save from Martin Jones there. Who was that? Cale Makar, of course. What a move in the offensive zone there from Makar. Spin move to get away from the defender, and then he comes in and rips a shot. Jones with the save. Martin Jones has been fantastic in this game. Martin Jones has been great. Yeah, yep, for sure, Maddie, for sure. And again, thank you for being a mod. I appreciate that. Hey, welcome back, Alex. Yeah, Cale Makar is sick, Adam. I love that kid. Watched him play 2 years at UMass. He was phenomenal. And I think he's going to be a great, great star player in the NHL in time as he develops. Welcome back, Alex. Appreciate you watching, man. Really means a lot. So here's a good save there from Grubauer, but San Jose's still pressuring, and now Calvert gets back and gets the puck out for Colorado. And that is not icing on Colorado, so they can get the line change. And that's offsides on the Sharks. So 2.5 minutes into the period, Colorado has gotten off to a much better start this period than they did last period for sure. I'm not surprised, THG. I think Oliver Wahlstrom's going to be a very good player for the Islanders. He didn't have the best season at Boston College this year, but Boston College was not as good this year as they usually are. This was a very down year for that program, so I'm not surprised that he didn't necessarily light it up. I think he's still a very good prospect and a very good player, and I'm excited to see what he does at the pro level. Yeah, I think he's certainly going to be – I expect him to put up big numbers at the AHL level, and I think, in time he's going to be a very good NHL player. Yes, Johnny, Eugene Melnick is the worst owner in the NHL, yes. Ottawa is a dumpster fire, and it starts at the top for them. Yeah, I think Noah Dobson's going to be very, very good too. He's going to be an important player for the Isles' defense going forward. In the future, he is the future of their defense. So here are the Sharks. The Sharks' fourth line's out there, controlling the puck in the Avalanche zone, just trying to get something going, but then the puck gets out, and here comes Colorado, and he shoots it high. So missed opportunity there for the Avalanche. Oh, great. I'm going to sneeze. But that was interesting. But here come the Sharks back into the offensive zone here. And that shot gets blocked by Ian Cole, who does a lot of that. Thank you, Maddie. Appreciate that. I hope I don't sneeze again. Thank you, Alex. So, yeah, Alex, you were at the Canes Isles game. So, tell me about it, man. How was it? So, started. Yeah, they scored 2 goals 48 seconds apart. It was a wild game in New York for the Islanders and Canes, and that it was 2-1. That ended it. Thank you, Vaughn. Yes, it was a very good game, very tight game. And I agree, Johnny. The Ducks have an Oilers type rebuild. Yeah, they've got a long way to go. My allergies were really, really bad a few weeks ago, but they're not bad now. So whatever was out that was causing my allergies a few weeks ago seems to be done now. And it depends on what plant or tree pollen causes your bad allergies and what time of year it ends up being. Mine have passed apparently, and we got delayed penalty coming up here on Colorado. So the Sharks are going to go to the power play again unless they score here, which they do not. And we've got a penalty coming up on the Avalanche, and it's a holding call on Carl Soderberg. So Soderberg's going to the box for the Avalanche for holding, and the Sharks are going to get another power play chance here. So 2-minute power play here for the Sharks. Their first power play was not good. So we'll see. Already a better power play for the Sharks as they get the puck to the net there, and Grubauer has to cover in front. At least on this power play, they've got some. They have the puck in the zone and they're getting the puck to the net, which they did not do on the first one. Nice job there by Grubauer to see that puck through the traffic and then get the cover on it and control everything. Yeah, Kessler's contract is absolutely brutal, as is Corey Perry's. Oh, real close there for Timo Meier to get almost scored there. Still plenty of time on this power play as Colorado gets the clear. Turnover there for the Sharks. So now they have to regroup and reset. And Carlson tried to get through and he got hit, so he couldn't get all the way through. And then a shot from a really bad angle saved by Grubauer, and it's cleared down the ice by Colorado. So now 1 minute, halfway through the power play for the Sharks. They've gotten a lot more chances on this. They've gotten a lot more chances on this power play, but still no score yet. But it has been a better power play for them than their first one. Colorado has yet to go on a power play. So I would think that the next penalty call is probably going to be on the Sharks because San Jose has now had 2 power plays and Colorado hasn't had any yet. So officials generally like to, keep those numbers close and don't want to give all the power plays to one team. So here are the Sharks here with under 30 seconds left on the power play. Obviously looking for one grade A scoring chance here with the man advantage before it ends. Down to 10 seconds now. Puck through the middle. No one there for San Jose. Still have possession though. Power play is over. And good shot blocking there from Colorado. They cannot get the puck out, however, but we are back to even strength now. The Sharks still have it in the offensive zone, and Gustav Nyquist turns it over, and the Avalanche are able to get it out and able to get the line change. Nice little reverse hit there by Zadorov on Goodrow. And the Avalanche are going to be able to exit their zone here with possession. So Colorado survives the penalty. And now here comes McKinnon. Saved by Martin Jones. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Avalanche with exactly 12 and a half minutes left in the second period. There's
nothing more important than the education of a young mind. Except maybe being first in line at the grand opening of the world's largest roller coaster.
Yeah, Johnny Gaudreau was not good in the postseason for Calgary. He had a horrible playoffs for Calgary. Definitely not the postseason performance that he wanted. And no, Joe Pavelski is not playing in this game. He's still out injured. Yeah, the Flames as a whole were pretty bad this postseason, with the exception of Game 1. It was not a great performance from the Flames at all. He hit his head on the ice. Pavelski hit his head on the ice and cracked his head open. I assume it's a concussion. I'm sure the head wound doesn't help either, but I feel like you'd be able to play through the head wound unless it was so open and raw that he can't put a helmet on. But I think the main thing keeping Pavelski out would be a concussion in my mind. 12 and a half minutes left in the second period, Maddie. And I have no idea when Pavelski will be back. No idea. I don't think the Sharks really have any idea. So puck is dropped again after the cover by Martin Jones, and the Sharks win the draw, so they get it out of their zone pretty easily, but they ice the puck. So it'll be coming right back down the other way. Calculus absolutely blows THG. Least favorite refs, I don't know, because they're I don't remember like their names, they're so bad. So I know, some of the refs that I really like, but I don't really remember my least favorite ones. I just know there are some guys that when I hear their names, I go, oh, God, not him. So good chances now for Colorado with some offensive zone possession here following the icing. Scores! Colorado with the goal. We got a tie game here. 1-1. Avs tie it up. Wow. So that was a shot from the point from Tyson Barrie. And I don't know if it got deflected in front or if Jones was just screened. But there was definite traffic in front here. And the hell's on my tongue? I got like fur on my... Yeah, that definitely hit something in front. Yeah, I think it hit Gabe Landeskog in front. So the shot through from the point hits Landeskog in front, and that's a tie. That's a goal for Colorado, and we have a tie game now. Awesome, Panther. Thank you. We got hockey support YouTubers supporting each other here for sure. Would I punch a ref in the face? No, absolutely not. Oh, good chance there for the Sharks. I almost just answered that goal, but the shot goes wide. I have 2 cats and a dog. So yes, I do have pets. So that should breathe. This goal should breathe new life into the Avalanche as that plays off sides on Colorado. 11:05 left in the second period. This should breathe some life into the Avalanche's game because they were down for a lot of this game so far, but that ties it up. Just a nice job by Barry at the point. Just throw the puck at the net. Nothing. It's never a bad play to get the puck to the net. And that's what he does, and Landeskog's in front, and he gets the tip on it, and really nothing Martin Jones can do with that. I absolutely hate calculus. I took calculus my senior year of high school. It was absolutely awful. I could not stand it. So calculus can go F itself, man. Should have paid you to do it for me, but I didn't know you back then. This channel didn't exist back then. Oh, geometry's easy. I got like a 98 in geometry. That shit's easy. Oh yeah, Dat Boy in math camp. I almost forgot about that. Dat Boy hasn't been around on this channel in a while. I hope he's all right. I wonder what happened to him. I haven't seen Dat Boy in a while, but yeah, he had to go to math camp this past summer. That sucks. Yeah, I wonder where he's been. Oh, another great chance there for Colorado, but Jones makes the nice blocker save. No, I loved English and history, hated math and science. English was my best thing. History I loved. Math, no thanks. Science was my least favorite. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, I was in honors classes and stuff, national honors. So I was an above average student, but I hated school, though. I was just really good at it, but I hated it. Oh, nice move there from Sam Girard. We'll see if he gets a scoring chance out of that as he's kind of going for a skate now in the offensive zone. Oh, here comes Makar. Couldn't really get all he wanted on that. Makar with a good rush, though. And Colorado is got some good offensive zone pressure here, which I think them getting that goal really and that's offsides. I think getting that goal really helped them out. Now we got another skirmish going on here after the whistle, and everybody's coming together. We have some players that are not happy with one another. Girard and Goodrow, Dillon and Calvert, Makar's getting in there. Melker Carlson's in there. We've got some animosity brewing in this series for sure. These teams are not natural rivals or anything like that, but they as in any playoff series, the more you play against each other, the more that hatred really builds up. Gym class was awesome, Vaughn. I love gym class. So commercial break now after that scrum. I don't think there'll be any penalties out of that. It wasn't that big of a scrum. But so I think we're just going to stay 5-on-5 here. It was just a little gathering of the clans for a little chat in front of the benches there. Oh, God, Adam. Funniest high school moments. I can't even begin with that. Some of them I probably shouldn't say in public. I don't even know where to begin with that. There were so many. My friend group and I we were we had quite the time. I mean, I hated the school part of high school, but everything else during high school was just fantastic. I had a great time, but I just hated the actual schoolwork part. But other than that, I loved school. Like I loved seeing my friends every day. I loved, obviously playing hockey. I loved being in marching band and doing everything with that. Like I had a great time in school, except for the school part. Yeah, like I do miss it too because I had a great friend group and we're all still friends now. But high school was bomb, and I can't even begin with the funniest high school moments. Like so much great shit happened. No, it's not even cringy stories. It's downright hilarious stories, but there's just so many and so many ridiculous things that happened. So we're more than halfway through the game now. I feel like this game's gone by pretty fast here. Um, Oh, see, now Adam. That reminds me, your friend got kicked out, so he jumped out the window. I have some out the window stories, but speaking of getting kicked out, I have a great one from gym class. So I was taking gym my senior year, and I hated my gym. I think it was my junior year, or was it I don't remember. It was either my junior or senior year. I was in gym class, and I hated my gym teacher. He was a dickhead. And we have tennis courts at my school, so we were playing tennis. Like that was what we were doing for the day in gym was playing tennis. So I hated the gym teacher, and the last thing I wanted to do was play tennis. So one of my friends in that gym class with me and I, rather than playing tennis and doing what we were supposed to do, we like soft tossed the tennis balls up, and we were hitting home runs with the tennis rackets into the woods, and we just kept blasting, like we just full on home run swing with the tennis rackets into the woods, and we got kicked out of gym that day real quick. And I remember the gym teacher Ken, he was a total loser, hated the guy, was like he was like, yo, you guys stop that. Like, what are you doing right now? And we told him, we were like, tennis sucks. We don't want to play tennis. So he kicked us out and sent us back into the building and was like, fine, then sit out the day and take the 0. And I didn't give a shit. But that was pretty funny, just bombing home runs with the tennis balls at the tennis courts rather than actually playing tennis. I have so many stories from high school of just hilarious and ridiculous things that happened. I watched some of the NFL draft. I was watching the Bruins and Blue Jackets during that, so I watched some of it, but not all of it. That is hilarious. That is hilarious, Adam. I can tell you a fire story that didn't involve me personally, but involved one of my best friends. I might save. You know what? I'm gonna try and focus on the game right now. But at intermission, I will tell you guys some high school stories for that I have. Some involving me, some not, but I have some very good ones. But I'm going to wait till intermission before I go on this story tangent because we do have a game going on, and the Sharks here, nice save by Grubauer. The Sharks' fourth line, I think, is having a very, very good game tonight. Haley, Goodrow, and Melker Karlsson have had a lot of good shifts in the offensive zone. They're playing physical. They're getting the puck to the net. Huge hit there by Michael Haley. This Sharks' fourth line's done a very, very good job. And Colorado has to regroup now with 6 minutes left in the first period. And they iced the puck with 6:01 left. So it's still a 1-1 game, but the Sharks have gotten some good chances here, and Philip Grubauer is holding strong. Am I a swearing person? Yes, I tend to swear quite a bit. Yeah, it comes naturally to me. If I'm just talking, like there's a lot of swears that end up getting in there. Maddie, I'm glad you enjoyed my story. Vaughn hates his English teacher. I think everybody has a teacher that they especially hate, I think. Wow, that is funny. That's funny, THG. So under 6 minutes left here. Oh, huge shot there from Tyson Barrie that goes just wide and ends up going all the way back down to the Colorado end. Oh, that's a great one, Panther. That is a classic. That is a classic move. Under final 5 minutes now, the second period. The Avalanche have had a very, very good second period. A very good second period. This has been a good response for them. The Sharks have had some chances too. It's by no means been a bad period for San Jose, but the Avalanche have picked up the pace. They've brought their speed. They've brought some offensive zone time and some pressure here. They've got the game-tying goal. I think Colorado is going to be happy going into the intermission if they can keep this a 1-1 game or even maybe take a lead here. That's funny. Nothing like someone just ruining a teacher. So those kids that really don't give a shit at school and are willing to do anything are just so funny because they literally do not care. They'll do anything. And that's offsides. So 4:01 left in the second period. We're going to commercial break here. 1-1 game. There you go, Panther. Yeah, if teachers are going to be assholes, then you got to be an asshole right back. They reap what they sow there. He threw carrots at everyone. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Yes, Vaughn, but I try not to on here because YouTube doesn't like that very much, especially if you say it a lot. So I try not to on here, but yes, I do. Hey, what's going on, Blaney? Yeah, dude. I watched the entire Talladega race today, Blaney, and it was awesome. Talladega is my favorite track, and it was a great, great race today. But welcome to the chat, Blaney. I appreciate you stopping in, man, for sure. Coolest teacher I've ever had. That's a really tough one. I've actually had a lot of cool teachers throughout my school time. Definitely more teachers I liked than ones I didn't, but it's hard to pick one as the coolest teacher ever. There's been some really good ones. So we're back underway here. Final 4 minutes now. We'll see if anyone scores towards the end of the period here or if this goes into intermission tied. Yeah, you can say it once, it's fine, but if you use a lot of profanity, YouTube doesn't really like that. So I try to keep it. Try and keep the F word out of it. Like other like shit or ass or anything, I use all the time. But I try and keep the F word to a minimal on YouTube. No, Vaughn, not really. No. Interesting question. Nice save there with the glove by Grubauer. Grubauer's glove has been busy tonight. Blaney, it is tied 1-1. The last couple minutes of the second period here. Been a very tight game so far, a very good game so far. And tied 1-1. No, I don't have any modern game systems to play. And huge save and there's a goal. Huge save by Martin Jones on the original shot. And then Tyson Barrie comes up and scores. So it's 2-1 Colorado now. Huge goal from Tyson Barrie. He got the assist on the first Avalanche goal. And now he rips that one home. High blocker side. Nothing that Martin Jones could do about that. Rantanen wins the puck behind the net. A great save by Jones at first on Landeskog, point blank. And then the rebound comes all the way out to Barrie, and Barrie just rifles that home. So the Avalanche now have a lead with 3.5 minutes left in the second. No, I don't play NHL 19 because I don't have any modern game systems. I don't really play video games all that much anymore. So no NHL 19 for me. I play NHL 14 on Xbox 360. And that's icing on Colorado. Why do I wear glasses? Because I need them to see. Yeah. I have bad eyes. I mean, I can see enough without them, but not very well. I can't really read without them. So I need them to read the chat for sure. Yeah, Little Caesars pizza. I didn't mind getting ready for graduation. I was just glad to be out of school, so I didn't really mind it. No, I can't. I have to wear them when driving. Who is the worst starting goalie in the league? I mean, I don't know because if they're the worst starting goalie in the league, they probably didn't stay the starting goaltender very long, honestly. Again, I'd have to look at save percentages and stuff. Have I had a lockdown before? Yes. Yes, have. Lockdowns, lockdown drills, and multiple bomb threats when I was in high school. So plenty of that shit. As we get down to the final 2 minutes here, or about 2 minutes, here come the Sharks. Good deflection there, good defense from Colorado. Yeah, now we're down to the final 2 minutes of the second period here. We're almost 2/3 of the way done with this game. Hey, Willow, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Really appreciate it. It wasn't that wild, Maddie. Trust me, it's a small town school of less than 1,000 kids. It's really not that wild. There was just my junior year, we had 4 bomb threats, and I think people just kept doing it to get out of class, honestly. People just wanted after the first one, we all obviously had to evacuate the school, and they had to come in and make sure it wasn't a legitimate threat and stuff. So we ended up missing like almost the whole day of school. So basically from that point on, I think people just kept doing them because they knew that if they did a bomb threat, we'd basically get the day out of school. I don't remember the exact number of my graduating class, but it was around 210, I think. Yes, Willow, the bomb squad came in and checked the school and everything and all that crap. As that puck goes out of play, yeah, my graduating class, I think, was about 210 kids. I don't think they really ever found out who did him. Or I think some of them they did, and the kid got suspended and stuff. But I think a few of them, they never found out who it was. It was just like a note in the bathroom or something. Yeah, I don't remember any kids getting expelled. All right, so we're coming to intermission here. I'll tell you guys some of those high school funny stories if you want. But when this period ends, as that shot goes wide for Colorado, under a minute now. Colorado obviously trying to take a lead into the third period on the road here. That'd be great for them. And we've got a slashing call coming up, I believe, on the Sharks. So Colorado is going to get their first power play of the game here with 43 seconds left in the second period as Mark-Edward Vlasic goes to the box for San Jose. And he gets called for slashing. That's a very weak call. That's a horrendous penalty call. It was stick on stick. And I don't think the stick broke. It was just a stick check. That's a horrible call. Horrible, horrible, horrible call. Anyway, I told you San Jose was going to get the next penalty because they had 2 power plays to Colorado's 0. So Colorado gets the power play here. And nice save from Martin Jones. I really don't know how he saw that with the Colorado player screening him. But saved by Jones. No, it was a soft shot. That's why. Oh, and Landeskog there was not directly in front. So it was not a screen. He did not get directly in front of Jones. He was off to the side. And that puck stays on the line, so it does not go out. Final 10 seconds now. Tyson Barrie, he's having a great game. He brings the puck in, passes it, and here's the shot saved by Jones at the buzzer. And that's the end of the second. So it's 2-1 Avs at the end of the second period. So we've got an intermission to kill and then 1 period remaining unless it goes to OT. Great, very, very good period there for Colorado as they take the lead in this game and overall play much better than they did at the first. Well, I've fallen very, very behind in the chat, guys. There's 3 mods, Willow. Or actually, I think there's 4 now. Panther's a mod, Blaney's a mod, Maddie's a mod. Panther's a mod, Maddie's a mod, Blaney's a mod, and Akuma. He's the 4th mod. He's not here tonight, but Akuma is a mod as well. Yes, he is the 4th mod. So I've got 4 mods now. I assign mods. I pick people that have been around the channel for a long time, people that are active on the channel, and just guys that I've gotten to know and trust with them being a moderator. So I pick them. We had a lot of problems in the last stream because it got over 5,000 views. but there was a lot of issues in the chat with people spamming and stuff. So I needed more mods. So channel's got 4 mods now. I think that's a pretty good number. Yeah, the last stream was fantastic. It was Game 7 of Carolina in Washington, and that had a lot going on. All right, guys. Honestly, I am. Yeah, but it was great. But yeah, Maddie and Akuma had to do a lot. Had to do a lot in the chats last stream. All right, so you don't know. Maybe you never went. That could explain some things if you never went. Yeah, it was fun, Maddie, and you got to throw a lot of people out of the chat, which must have been great. So I don't know if you guys are still interested. I'm honestly not going to go back in the chat to reread everything that you guys have posted over the last few minutes. But if you guys want to hear some of those funny stories that I've got, I can tell you now while we're at intermission if you want to go over them. I don't know if you guys are still interested. All right, I'm trying to think of some good ones. I know who was it that had the story about blasting porn in the classroom on like the last day. I forget who that was, but I have a similar one from my sophomore year in my biology class. It was science, so we all worked in like lab groups all the time and stuff. And my teacher was a great teacher. Oh, it was Panther. That's right. Yes. So so my biology class sophomore year, we all sit in a group. And this kid brings his laptop to class, and like none of us when we were like 15 had laptops except he did. I forget what he brought it for, but he had it in school one day, and we were working on this lab. And so the rest of us in that group, and like we were all like, we weren't best friends, but we were all like at least in that class friends with each other. We were all friendly. So we're doing this lab, and we split up, and I go and I distract this kid who brought the laptop, and the other 2 kids in our group pull up like 50 tabs of Pornhub videos on his laptop while like we're over like working on stuff like at tables on the other side of the room. And of course the teacher is going around and like making sure the groups are actually doing, their work. So finally he has no idea. So we all walk back to 50 tabs. Like we literally kept hitting the plus button over and over and over and kept pulling up new tabs. And it took like a solid, like probably 5 minutes to get them all up. But then they're all up and he doesn't know it because he's away from his computer. So we all go back. We go back, sit down at our tables, and he just opens his laptop to 50 tabs of Pornhub up. And then the teacher's like walking around and coming to our table, and he's like frantically hitting X on all of those tabs, trying to get them down before the teacher comes over. And the rest of us are just absolutely dying laughing at this table. And Miss D, who was our bio teacher, is just like, she definitely knew something was going on, but she just like skipped our table because she didn't even want to know. And that was wicked funny when it happened. Like to be there, like me telling this story doesn't do it justice for how funny it was when that happened and being there. Blaney, that is ridiculous because I dissected a pig in anatomy in high school my junior year. But your friend made the pig walk and scared all the other people. That is ridiculous. I wish I did that. Yes, Willow, Pornhub did exist back then. That was only, let's see, I was a sophomore in, that was like 2011. Yeah, that was probably like, that was 2011, my sophomore year. Or yeah, 2011, 2012 was my sophomore year. I'm trying to think. Another one's I know. Was it Adam that talked about someone being lit on fire? So your friend's purse got lit on fire or something. I have a great fire one. There was this kid who was older than us in band, and it was in like band class because like marching band was like an after school extracurricular activity, but then there was band class during like the regular school day. And he was in band, and I wasn't in symphonic band. I was in marching band, but all my friends were in symphonic. And he lit my friend's shirt on fire in the back of the band room one day. And he just literally, and like this kid was completely ridiculous. He was out of control, like did not care, didn't end up graduating high school. Not surprising. His name was Casey, but he's one of our favorite people of all time. And the stories the stories we have from him are ridiculous. But he pulled a lighter out in the back of the classroom and lit my friend's shirt on fire. When my friend he was like a sophomore. He just had no clue what to do. This kid was older than us by at least a couple of years. He just lights him on fire in the middle of band class. So that was another great one. Again, I could go on and on, but I know that Willow has a story. So I want to hear Willow's story. I also have THG here dissecting a frog. And you named your frog to Brickashaw Ferguson. Or Frogerson. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Hang on, guys. I want to hear Willow's story here. Poked a bunch of pencils into apples. What? See, that's something that we would have done in middle school. Like that is a classic getting in trouble in middle schools type story there. That is ridiculous. 2-1 Colorado, Peter. Wow, Panther has kids sniffing coke in the bathroom. I'm sure we had a lot of vaping in the bathroom or smoking in the bathroom, but I don't think that many kids doing coke. Jesus. Wow, so you guys got kids doing coke, I guess. That's interesting. Ooh, that's something to find out, Blaney. What happened in the girls' room? Why was there caution tape around the girls' room the other day? You got to find out, dude. Gotta know what's going on around the school so you can pass all the juicy rumors around. Gotta find out. Yeah, please tell us when you find out, Blaney. That something must have been going on. Wow, Willow, that's ridiculous. You threw fries out the window and 5 kids left the school. Wow, that's incredible. See, that's just vintage People used to do stuff like that all the time, Panther. We'd snort salt or sugar or Smarties or whatever we could get our hands on. Yeah, that's a lot of kids used to do shit like that. Since when does your mom what? Since Blaney, since when does your mom allow you, like, he could literally just date the girl anyway. Froggy Smalls. That's hilarious. Oh, damn. Icebreakers? That's wild. Nope, no food fights, and I've never been a part of a food fight. No. I've seen food thrown in the cafeteria, but not like one thing thrown, not anything like thrown back and forth. No actual food fights. That's great, Vaughn. See, those are moments I would just crack up laughing, like just kicking the door and yelling "fuck you" at the teacher. Like if someone did that, I would just start dying laughing. It's great to look back on all this shit that happened. A lot of it is so funny. So funny. Oh, yeah. Classic neighborhood snowball fights. There you go. Build forts and then whip snowballs at each other. Yeah, speaking of punching lockers, that kid Casey who lit my friend's shirt on fire, he punched a locker once and broke the locker. Like he punched the door and the door like bent and like there was a huge dent in it and he broke the locker. It would never close after that. So that kid was wild. Wow, Blaney, that is funny. That is funny. Oh my God, he broke the door, crashed into a locker and broke it. God. Yeah, no, Casey punched the door and literally broke it. That kid was wild. I could tell stories for how maybe in the off season we'll have a storytelling live stream when we're all bored and there's nothing involving hockey going on. Maybe I'll do a random live stream just telling old stories. No, I like the island. The Islanders play perfect defense. I love it. I love defense. Defense wins in the playoffs. That's what it's all about. Defense wins championships. I love defensive teams. High scoring teams usually don't go far. They always end up giving up too many goals. Unless it's two high scoring teams against each other, and then it's just an absolute shootout. I'm with you on that, Adam. I would love to go back to those days. So many great memories. So many great memories. What a dumbass, Blaney. The Sharks can score a lot, but it depends on if their goaltending is going to hold up. So far, their goaltending has been fantastic. Well, it wasn't always fantastic in the first round. Their goaltending, Martin Jones has been very good the last few games for the Sharks. So we'll see if that can hold up all playoffs long. Oh, that sucks. I never really had a problem in school with getting bullied or anything. Like, sure, there were people I didn't like, and there were plenty of people that didn't like me. But, we kind of stayed away from each other. And, I never really had any problems with people in school. And I don't ever remember getting, bullied or, consistently harassed by anyone. So I had a pretty good time with school. No, read the sign, moron. All right, we're back for the start of period 3 here. So final and most important period of the night. Let's see what happens here. The puck is about to be dropped. I just quickly want to say, as this period starts, that if you're not yet a subscriber to this channel and watching, to please hit that subscribe button. And also, if you're enjoying this stream, please give it a thumbs up and hit that like button. That helps out a ton with the channel. As we're underway here, Colorado's still on the power play. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the power play now for the Avalanche. Their first power play of the night. They're up 2-1. They have the lead on the Sharks. It's been a bit of a slow start for the Avalanche, but they've really turned it on. They had a very, very good second period, took the lead, and it's been good, a pretty good road game for the Avs, to say the least, and certainly a very good response game after losing game 1 5-2. Oh, absolutely, Panther. Absolutely. That used to happen quite a bit, and it was so funny. We used to shred those kids when that would happen. Like, dude, you got to flip that shit up into your waistband real quick, or you're going to get ripped to shreds, Panther. I'm glad you enjoy these streams, Adam. I certainly enjoy doing them, but it's definitely the people in the chat that make them what they are. I could sit here and drone on about the hockey, calling the game for 2.5 hours, but that would get very boring. It's 100% all of you in the chat that make these streams as fun as they are. All right, see you, Willow. Thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope to see you at the next one. So the power play is over for the Avalanche. They were unable to score on it. We're back to full strength. And the Sharks get the puck out of their zone. Oh, yeah, I've eaten in class before. Most of my teachers didn't really care if we ate in class, especially after high school. Like middle school, you couldn't at all. But once we got to high school, they really didn't care all that much. Yeah, I've definitely eaten in class. So we've got a pick for the Avalanche to win this game 4-3. Very, very possible with the game that we've had so far. Yeah, Adam, I can think of a couple of people when you say that. A couple jump to mind. So we're 2 minutes into the third period here. Avalanche in the offensive zone, but the Sharks win the face-off and easily clear the puck. Only to center, though, before it's dumped back in by the Avs. So far, a very good road game for the Avalanche, and they have the lead here, albeit only a 1-goal lead. And I think we have an exciting period of hockey ahead of us. And this is a big game. There is a big difference between going up 2 games, to none and having a 1-1 series. There's a huge difference as the net is knocked off its moorings. And Derek Brassard knocked that net off for Colorado. So the puck is going to, or the faceoff's going to come outside the zone. Yes, Vaughn, I actually did that quite a bit. I used my phone plenty of times without permission. That's awesome, Blaney. You got out of school to go see Avengers. That is awesome. Yeah, I use my phone all the time. Never got it taken away, but I was pretty good about being discreet about it, but I used it quite a bit. That's hilarious, Panther. You seem like an absolute savage to go to school with. I wish I was in class with you, man. You seem like an absolute savage in school. Hey, what's going on, Eddie? Thanks for watching, man. Really, really appreciate it, of course, as always. Thank you for being here. We're having a fun chat tonight, man. Oh man, Adam, believe me, I wish, man, but I'm everyone's from all over the place. So I've got subscribers from all over the place. It'd be hard to ever for everyone to meet up at the same place, but man, I would love to. Hey, welcome back, Alex. Thanks for stopping in again. I appreciate the views. So Sharks trying to get some offensive pressure in here. No, Adam, I have not. Luckily, I haven't said or done anything that stupid yet. Generally, it would be my mouth that gets me in trouble, but I have never been slapped, so no. Not like actually slapped. I mean, I've told people to do it. Or like done it as a joke before, but I've never gotten like actually like the girl was angry and slapped me. No. Yet, yeah. The important thing there is yet. There's good chance there for the Sharks, but here come the Avalanche back the other way. And the Sharks maintain control and get it out. Oh, yeah, Alex. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get good Wi-Fi in any sort of public place, especially restaurants. So 5 minutes here into the third. I really don't – neither side has gotten an overly great scoring chance yet. This has been a tight checking defensive third period so far. Oh, she apologized. That wasn't a real slap then. She wasn't. She must have. Well, maybe she was just really mad at the time. That is hilarious, Panther. Oh, yeah. I definitely have a mouth and I run it sometimes. Sometimes I am very, very quiet, and then other times I run my mouth. Wow, scramble in front of the Sharks goal. Here's the Avalanche trying to extend their lead, but here come the Sharks out of the zone, and they flip it out, and Vlasic finally fully clears. You will be soon enough, Blaney. Eventually you will. Or you'll just start before you're actually old enough, which I think most people do. All right, see ya, Alex. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think I don't know many people that, at least that I know, that didn't drink underage. I think pretty much everybody does it. It's all about not getting caught. Probably both, Blaney. Probably both. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't know many people that are angry drunks. Well, I definitely know some. But most people just get a lot more funny, a lot more wild, and a lot more fun when they're drunk. At least the people that I know, and I know I'm that way. You want to have a good time? Let's get the beer flowing. So we're almost 7 minutes. Again, this game seems to be going by pretty fast, and we're almost 7 minutes into the third already as the Avalanche just iced that puck. They maintain their 2-1 lead, though. This game's going by pretty fast. I think how much fun I'm having in the chat has a lot to do with that, however. A nice face-off win there by the Avalanche. And now they get it to the net and just couldn't get the shot off. Good defense there from Erik Karlsson. But here's Colorado now setting up. Just goes wide in the offensive zone. And the Sharks are able to clear finally. So here's Colorado now bringing it in. They're maintaining possession well, but they're not really getting any good chances. And now the Sharks are able to clear it and get it down and in on the forecheck now, as that was a huge hit. Someone for the Sharks is hurt. It's 60-something. I don't know if that's LeBanc or if that's Melker Karlsson. But he got leveled along the wall by the Avs defenseman, and he goes back to the bench injured. And now here's Colorado in the offensive zone. There, again, not really any A-plus point-blank chance there for Colorado. Huge save from Jones, and back the other way come the Sharks. Wow, Grubauer. How did that not go in? Grubauer, holy crap. Huge saves at both ends by both goaltenders. And we're still 2-1 here. Wow. Oh, God, Adam. 13 or 14 shots. That's ridiculous. Another nice save there by Grubauer. The most shots I have ever done, I want to say, is probably around 10. And you get very, very sick from that. 100%. There is no coming out of that not getting sick. Now here comes Colorado back the other way. Good stand-up job at the blue line by the Sharks defense. So Brendan Dillon did a nice job there. And now Dillon's able to get the puck out, and we got a break the other way. And LeBanc, the Avs got back, and LeBanc couldn't get it off. So that was Melker Karlsson that got leveled in the corner and injured. No, 18 shots is an absurd number. No chance. I will not be streaming tomorrow night. I'm going to I haven't really thought about when the next one's going to be. I know it's not going to be tomorrow. Maybe Thursday. Thursday, maybe. Maybe when I could do Islanders Carolina on Wednesday. Damn it, I got to think about this now. It's definitely not going to be Tuesday. I can't stream tomorrow. So my next stream will either be Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll find out. But it will be one of those 2 days. I'll either do Carolina. Hang on, let me look at the schedule here. I'm gonna pull it's games on commercial. I'm gonna pull the schedule up here. So Wednesday we have Islanders and Hurricanes. I could do that game. Or Thursday we have Bruins Blue Jackets. I could do that game. I'm not sure yet. I'll know more when it gets closer, and then I'll post the stream. I'll post the scheduled stream when I figure it out. But it will be one of those 2 games, either Wednesday or Thursday. And then definitely not Saturday. I'm busy on Saturday. Sunday, we don't know the game times yet, but I could potentially. No, I don't do every game of the finals. I do quite. We'll see again how what else is going on. I don't do every game of the finals, but I do a lot. I would almost certainly be doing game 1, and then any number of games after that, but definitely not every single one. That's a little much for me. Yeah, it was Melker Karlsson that got Cale Makar came in and just it wasn't honestly. I said he got leveled. It wasn't even really that big of a hit. He just kind of finished him there along the wall. And, yeah, it looks like a shoulder or arm issue for Karlsson. And that's he was definitely in pain going back to the bench. So under 10 minutes now left in the third period. Oh, Calvert with a great chance in front. And we got a goal. Colorado makes it 3-1. Wow. So the Avalanche extend their lead to 2 here. Matt Nieto gets the goal, I think. Tyson Barrie, I think that was Barrie, throws the puck to the net. Calvert's jamming away, and the puck is loose and eventually goes in. It was never covered up. The whistle never blew. That is 100% a good goal for the Avalanche. Calvert going to the net, pushes it through, and then Nieto knocks it in at the end. So it's 3-1 Avalanche. Now, Brendan Dillon pulled it off the line the first time it was going in, but Nieto's stick was right there to knock it in. So with under 10 minutes left in the third period, it is now a 2-goal game, and the Avalanche have the lead. So they have a very good chance here of coming out of San Jose with a 1-1 series, which is pretty much all you can ask for as a road team. And that's offsides on the Sharks. Yeah, I chose the Sharks to win this series as well. So that damn. Well, it's only one game. I mean, certainly no team has won this series yet at all. No chance. This is still got a long way to go. Funny, Vaughn. Very funny. Oh, here come the Sharks. That shot goes wide. I thought it was a save for Grubauer, but that shot went wide. Got to get that on net, man. Got to get that on net. All right, Blaney, thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. And hope to see you at the next one. And I just thank you for watching. And hope you had a good time. So we're going to commercial now. Under 10 minutes, so we're down to crunch time now. The Sharks need a quick goal if they're going to get back into this game. They need a quick one to pull within one and then focus on tying the game in the last few minutes. But the Sharks definitely need a goal. While we're on commercial here, I just quickly want to say that if you're not yet a subscriber to this channel, to please hit that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying this stream, please give it a thumbs up and hit that like button. That helps out with the channel a lot. So if you haven't done those two things already, please remember to like and subscribe. And we're in crunch time now, that's for sure. Yeah, they don't. YouTube doesn't show who liked or disliked the video, so there's no way to find out who disliked. But yeah, one person hit the dislike button, and shame on them for that. But oh well, that doesn't bother me. I know that this channel keeps growing. I've got so many great subscribers who follow this channel, and I really can't thank you all enough. And great job, everybody. And you know what? I really don't care who disliked. You know what? I'm just here having a good time, and I know that you guys in the chat are mostly having a good time as well. And we're just here to enjoy some good playoff hockey and a nice group chat with each other. So, all right, Melker Karlsson's back out there for San Jose, so I guess he wasn't too injured. Probably just a stinger of some sort. But yeah, everybody subscribe. Everyone hit that like button and help this channel grow. So San Jose here in the final, down to the final 8 minute, well, not quite down to 8 yet, almost down to 8 minutes left in the third. So San Jose with the puck here into the offensive zone now. Good chance. Oh, what a save from Grubauer there on Marcus Sorensen. And another glove save by Grubauer. And the Sharks are really starting to put the pressure on here. They know that they need goals. They need 2 to be exact. And the clock's running, so that we definitely have a sense of urgency from San Jose here. And just a great job by Philip Grubauer to keep the puck out of the net time and time again. I do not really play any instruments, Adam. I was in marching band, I was in drumline, but I played the cymbals. And to me, that's not really playing an instrument. All I had to do was crash the cymbals most of the, either hi-hat or crash on one. So that to me doesn't count as playing an instrument because, I feel like that would be disrespecting people who actually do play instruments and do it very, very well. And I am not one of those people. So Sharks now in the offensive zone. They've gotten some really good pressure here. But Colorado gets it out, and now here comes the Avs up the ice. They're looking to get some offensive pressure of their own here, and we'll see what they can do. Seven minutes left, so down to 7 minutes now for the Sharks. The time is ticking here. Good offensive zone time here for the Avalanche. And hey, the best thing, if you're trying to not give up a goal and the Sharks are trying to score, but you're trying to stop them from scoring, possessing the puck is the best way to do it. Team can't score if they don't have the puck. So Colorado's doing a great job here of bleeding the clock, controlling the puck in the offensive zone, and then getting some chances for themselves as well. As Cale Makar right to the middle and a scramble in front. Good job by the Sharks of not letting anything actually get through. I see we're talking about some great songs in the chat here. I like every song mentioned here in the chat. And San Jose finally clears it out after sustained pressure in the offensive zone for Colorado. And the Sharks need to regroup here, get some possession, and get some offensive time of their own. More great chances here for Colorado as they continue to pour it on in the San Jose end. I mean, if this gets to 4-1, the game's over. Do I go crazy when I listen to Bryan Adams? I wouldn't say go crazy, but I do enjoy Bryan Adams, especially his hit songs. Summer of '69 is my favorite Bryan Adams song. It's a very, very great song. Classic Frank Zappa there. God, that is some good shit right there. So final 5 minutes of the third period, 2-goal lead for the Colorado Avalanche. They have played a great road game tonight. They're up 3-1, and we'll see what kind of push San Jose has here in the final 5 minutes. They need 2 goals to tie it and force overtime. And Burns scores. Brent Burns with the goal. We have a 3-2 game. San Jose gets one back. Wow. Brent Burns rips it short side on Philip Grubauer. This is one that, honestly, I kind of want Grubauer to have. It was a ripper of a shot, but you can't get beat short side. You cannot go – if you're the goalie, you cannot get beat short side. And it looks like Alexander Kerfoot had a skate blade problem. He lost his skate blade, which that certainly didn't help the Avalanche. I saw some of the Hurricanes-Islanders game, not a lot of it, but I did see some of it. That's funny, Panther. This chat never fails to be funny. Oh, my God. So it's now a 1-goal game, and San Jose is really putting on the pressure here. We'll see if Colorado can hold off here. That was a big goal for the Sharks. This game felt like it was in Colorado control when it was a 2-goal game. Now all of a sudden it's a 1-goal game with over 3 minutes remaining, which is still a long time in hockey. And that's going to be a trip. That is 100% a trip on the Sharks, and Timo Meier's going to the box. So awful penalty to take there if you're Timo Meier. And that's going to – oh, okay. Never mind. I don't fault I just saw a different angle on that Burns goal, and that is not Grubauer's fault. That shot got tipped in front by the Avalanche defenseman, and it didn't go short side. It went through Grubauer's legs. It was going to go glove side, short side, but Grubauer probably would have made the save, but it got tipped by the defenseman through his legs. So that goal was not Grubauer's fault. Not a bad goal. And the Sharks now are within one, but what a terrible penalty to take there for Timo Meier, who got the tripping call in the neutral zone. And that's going to give the Avalanche a power play with about 3.5 minutes remaining in this game and a chance to retake a 2-goal lead. Yeah, I don't know, Panther. I know, like, everyone says they hate Nickelback, but then a Nickelback song comes on and they know, like, every word to it. So I think a lot of the hate is just fake and just you don't want to publicly admit that you like Nickelback. But I could sing along to a lot of Nickelback songs, so they're really not that bad. See, I kind of hope I don't want overtime as much as I love NHL overtime. So many games have been to overtime the last week or so. I don't want this to go to overtime. I want to go to bed at a normal time. Yeah, that was definitely tripping on Timo Meier. He took him right out. So this is a big kill, obviously, for the Sharks. If the Sharks don't kill this off, that Burns goal basically means nothing, and this goes right back to a 2-goal game. And for Colorado, they have a chance to ice the game here, I think. If they score here, I think that's game. So huge power play here for both these teams. Three minutes left. 3 minutes. San Jose just cleared the puck all the way down. Minute 10 left on the power play here for Colorado, and under 3 minutes in the third. Colorado still holding the 3-2 lead. Tell you, this has been a pretty good hockey game. A very, very good road game for the Avalanche too. But this has been a pretty good hockey game. McKinnon tried to force that pass through 2 penalty killers, and it got tipped away. But here's McKinnon again, and this time he shoots it, and the puck is free in front, and the Sharks clear it all the way down. Under 30 seconds, 20 seconds left now on the power play for Colorado. 2 minutes, the 2-minute mark left in the game. So let's see. Makar takes the puck and a nice pass. A nice save there from Martin Jones. And the penalty is killed off. San Jose has killed off the penalty. Back to even strength hockey. Final minute 40 left in the third period. 3-2 Colorado. San Jose with one final push here. They're going to be looking to get Martin Jones off the ice for the extra attacker. And we're going to see what the Sharks can do here. As they have the puck now in the neutral zone and a chance to reset. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm really not paying attention in the chat right now. I'm trying to focus solely on this game. Oh, huge hit. And that's going to be an empty netter for Colorado. It's 4-2. Matt Calvert took a monster hit to get that puck out, and it was 100% worth it because the Avalanche just made it 4-2, and that is going to be a nail in the coffin What a step up there by Burns to lay out Calvert, but the puck goes right to Nathan MacKinnon, who Calvert sees Burns coming and just flips the puck up and takes that hit. And then MacKinnon, with all his speed, just runs away. Empty netter, and Erik Karlsson smashes his stick over the post. And it's a 4-2 game with it's a 4-2 game with a minute and 2 seconds left. Yeah, that is it. That is for sure. That's the game in my mind. So now 50 seconds left. The Sharks obviously probably aren't going to come back in this game. Sharks empty net again. They're certainly not giving up, but I don't think they're going to overcome a 2-goal deficit in 35 seconds here. They've pulled the goalie again. We'll see if Colorado maybe nets another one. I think they'll be content just to watch the clock chew here. 20 seconds left now. We got a penalty coming up on Colorado. I don't know for what. Holding. That's kind of an interesting call to make with 17 seconds left. I mean, kind of a meaningless call. They call holding on Ian Cole. So with 17 seconds left, it's going to be an offensive zone faceoff and a power play for San Jose, but they're down by 2, and I don't think they're going to score 2 goals in 17 seconds. Yeah, I wish, Dennis. That would be a dream job, but probably not going to happen. Yeah, Jack Edwards does a lot of stupid things, Panther. He's a horrible announcer. My least favorite announcer in the leagues. He's so annoying. So this is just a formality here, wrapping up the rest of this game. 17 seconds left. Colorado wins the faceoff. Do not clear it out, though. And the Sharks score. Brent Burns scores again to make it 4-3. So maybe that's, again, I don't see them coming back, but that's an interesting goal. And I forget who was in the chat earlier that said the Avalanche were going to win this game 4-3, but I think you hit the nail on the head with that prediction. It was 2-1 at the time. They said that the Avs would win 4-3, and that seems to be the case. 10 seconds left now. San Jose just called a timeout. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be 4-3. And if you're the Avalanche here on this faceoff, it's a neutral zone faceoff. All you do is just lay on the puck. I am not even trying to win this faceoff. I am just laying on the puck and hoping to eat the clock. Okay, Eruditus84 was the one who called it 4-3 Avalanche earlier. It looks like that's how it's going to be. Still got the empty net for San Jose. Obviously, they need another goal to tie this. If I'm the Avalanche here, I am just tying everybody up on the faceoff and trying to lay on the puck and eat this clock as much as possible. And they don't. They lose the faceoff clean. Puck goes down to the corner. Again, eat the puck in the corner. And the puck comes out. Final second shot. And the shot gets blocked. The Avalanche win 4-3. So the Avalanche with a great road game tonight. Win the game in San Jose. And we're headed back to Colorado with a 1-1 series. Wow. So 3 out of the 4 second-round series start 1-1. Dallas and St. Louis is tied 1-1. Boston and Columbus is tied 1-1. And now Colorado and San Jose is tied 1-1, leaving Carolina and New York the only 2-0 series lead for Carolina. So that's the end of the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you're new to the channel and new to the stream, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I do recorded hockey content and streams throughout the season. Also, remember, if you enjoyed this stream, to give it a thumbs up and hit that like button. That really means a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Another great chat, another great stream. Really means a lot. And again, I will not be streaming tomorrow night, but the next stream will be either Wednesday or Thursday, and I will schedule that in advance. And I'm not sure yet which night. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end the stream now and talk to you guys real soon. Great night, guys.